Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how to use Helio Additive with Bambu Studio. So up here we have a universal cordless drill mount. This is a design on Maker World from creator Super Andre. We've already gone ahead and imported the 3D-Fuel PCTG Pro profile for the filament profile. You can see it's here under our custom profiles. And we also have the 3D-Fuel PCTG Pro 0.2mm standard process profile already imported. So what we're going to do now that we have this in here is we are going to go ahead and slice the plate, and just going to take that little bit to slice. And now that we've already sliced that, you can see here total time 4 hours 24 minutes. Going to use about 90 grams of material. Up here in this corner you see these two icons. So this first one is the Helio Additive the Helio Additive extension. We're going to go ahead and click on Use Now. We've already installed it. We already have our key. So this has already been taken care of in an earlier step when you first set up Helio Additive. And then we're going to click on this icon here, which is going to be for a simulation or optimization. So first we're going to go ahead and run the simulation just so we can see what this looks like. Chamber temperature, printing in an office right now, it's probably going to get up to about 35 degrees Celsius. We'll go ahead and click on Start Simulation. So this is going to basically send the G-code file up to Helio Additive's cloud. It's going to run that against the information that they have on 3D-Fuel Pro PCTG. They've done a material analysis about it, so they know how it's going to react thermally. They know what's going to work, what's going to not work in terms of best optimization. It's going to take a little bit of time. We're currently running Bambu Studio 2.5.0.66. I know there is another version where this process is a little bit different. So now we can see here the simulation's working, and it should be sending the information back to us now. Helio action completed successfully. So now we can see the thermal index. This is basically telling us, well, here we'll go ahead and hover over it so you can see what this means. Basically, the thermal index shows how consistent or inconsistent the temperature is going to be throughout the part. So you can see here it's going to be warmer, or actually up here it's going to be cooler than the average temperature for the part. So that means we're going to have some inconsistencies. So if we take a look at the thermal index minimum and then the thermal index maximum, just kind of showing the different variations. What's interesting to see is based on the current fan speed and the print speed, you can see that it's going to be a little bit warmer here and then cooler here. And some of this just has to do with things like layer time. We're going to go ahead now, and instead of running a simulation, we're now going to run an optimization. So we're not going to have it optimize the outer walls. It's going to optimize layers 2 through 625, which is all of them. So we're just going to be using the defaults here. These are the things that automatically came in. We'll go ahead and click on Start Optimization. So similarly, it's going to send that G-code up to Helio Additive's cloud. Going to do some analysis there, and then it will send that information back down. And it's going to give us an idea of any sort of time savings, any sort of potential part strength improvements, but it is going to give more of like a generalization of how this works. But this is pretty simple and straightforward to use, and I think with the potential increase in the part strength and the print time improvements, I think that this is something that is going to going to be really helpful for people that are printing functional parts, especially. If you're just doing something for aesthetics, it may not be the most powerful tool to use right now. But let's see, this should be bringing down the optimized G-code here pretty soon. There we go, Helio action completed successfully. So now we can see that we have had a print time improvement of about 2 minutes 5 seconds. So not a huge improvement there. And then average improvement is low, consistency improvement is low, but it has been improved. So what we can do now is click on Save, and then we can export this optimized G-code. So we'll just go ahead and I'm just going to drop it there for now. And then if we hit OK, now if we go ahead and print this, it's going to be optimized that much more. So that's how easy it is to use Helio Additive in version 2.5.0 of Bambu Studio. Thank you. Bye.